The 4 GTX shocks on your X-Maxx can be tuned to perform for your individual driving style or running environment. The shock should be rebuilt periodically to replace parts and fluid. Whenever making changes, be sure to make the same adjustments to both front shocks or both rear shocks at the same time to maintain even handling. First, remove the screws and pins that hold the truck to the shock tower and suspension arm. Remove the screw from the lower spring retainer and take off the retainer and spring. If replacing the oil, remove the shock cap and dispose of the fluid. Next, remove the cartridge, shock shaft, and piston assembly from the shock body. Make sure the shock shaft is not bent or warped and replace if necessary. Remove the lock nut, piston, washer, and existing cartridge assembly from the shock shaft. Reassemble in reverse order, replacing any worn parts. Assemble the new cartridge on the shock shaft rather than assembling it separately. Be sure to fill the shocks with pure silicone shock oil. 30-way oil is included from the factory, but you can use thicker or thinner oil to suit your driving style. Be sure to let any air bubbles escape before sealing the shock. Replace the bladder and cap without over-tightening, and reattach the shock to the truck. Ride height can be adjusted by using the threaded spring retainer. Adjust the ride height so that the suspension arms are just slightly above being parallel to the ground, and make sure both sides are at the same ride height. Experiment with different shock oils and ride heights to find out what works best for your driving style and conditions. For more information about X-Maxx, visit us at Traxxas.com.